I was fake. You know, everything I did was very fake. Smile on the outside, but like a war was raging on, you know, in me on the inside.
War, conflict, struggle. Not something to be taken lightly.
People tell you all the time, like, oh, you're pretty, and oh, like, you're skinny, and you're so lucky, and, you know, blah, 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 like, you're perfect. But then on the inside, like, having it and knowing that everything those people are saying, like, they don't see the real, like, what's really going on inside.
I have anorexia, and that consists of that I count calories, I restrict, I starve myself, I exercise, I do a little bit of everything. Through school, I did a lot of different things, diet pills, laxatives, all of that.
For the past 30 years, Michelle has been fighting an eating disorder. She knows exactly what these teens are going through.
And I would always say, you know, like, I eat when I go home. And so, I know that was kind of passable for a while, but then eventually it turned into me not just eating, but me actually, like, physically, like, throwing up.
Eating disorders affect 2 out of every 100 people every day and are often brought about by other factors.
You know, there was a lot of things that just played into my depression and anxiety, and I would say that was my ultimate, like, breaking point. And I just kind of decided that because I couldn't control how I felt, I would control something much easier, and that just so happened to be how I ate and what I ate and whether I ate at all.
Thinning hair, bone loss, and damage to your major organs. These are just a few of the long-term effects.
It's put a lot of damage on my body over the last 30-some years that they're just afraid I could die from it.
Not only do eating disorders affect the person physically, they also impact how they see themselves from day to day.
When I look in a mirror, I'm seeing a totally different person. I don't see what everybody else sees.
I still had my bad days. I still look at myself in the mirror sometime and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, my stomach isn't flat enough and my legs are too big, or, you know, whatever it may be.
Accepting this is a challenge, yet admitting it to others is even harder. And one teen in particular still isn't ready.
Thought they would like treat me as the girl, like, oh, the girl with the eating disorder.
It's hard to tell all the people that you know, oh, guess what? I'm not perfect and I struggle with this.
Even after treatment, they all still have daily battles.
Fears I have still is like one like moment, like I go back and then that just scares me, because in everything like I've done, like all these months that I've like been okay, they all have just gone away.
So that's the hardest obstacle, is just trying to eat like 3 meals a day or more and not exercise and not worry about what the scale says.
After dealing with this for decades, Michelle knows the importance of teens getting help early.
I want to be alive to see my kids have children, and as much strain as I put on my body, I don't know if I have a long life to be a grandmother. I wouldn't wish an eating disorder on anybody. It's hard because you go through your life and hide that secret from everybody because you don't want people to judge you. You don't want people to realize that you have it.
Find someone you trust and like tell them what you're going through. Because I felt like I was doing it all alone, and I think that is what, like, I think that just made everything 10 times worse.
With photographers Anthony Helverson and Katie Rasmussen, this is Megan Garcia reporting for Titan Television.